Today I'd like to attempt to discuss the psychological aspects and effects of my awakening journey and how it affected my mental space, because today I am feeling a little bit stuck and I don't know why. So today I'm going to attempt to actually go into what happened and how it affected me on so many different levels. Okay, so when all of this happened, I really didn't think it would affect me the way it did, because I've been through an awakening before and that didn't really affect me that much. But with everything that happened with my cousin doing the things she did and the interactions that came after that, with every single interaction, it all kind of just piled on, and I completely just snapped, and it got to a point where I almost basically lost faith in my path and myself and the whole process in general. So I don't really remember what happened, but basically when my cousin decided to do the binding ritual that she still refuses to acknowledge as a binding ritual, I felt like I was literally no one, nothing. I lost my gender identity, my sense of self, as you have seen in my previous video about the awakening and all of that shit. And then the second interaction was with someone who identified as a Lyran from the Lyran star system, or Lyra star system. I don't really know what it is, but I first came into contact with her on a Lemurian Facebook group, and she commented basically saying we need to talk because it's speaking my language or whatever. We spoke. A night into our conversation, she decided to attempt to invoke a deity. She literally invoked Jesus Christ to attempt to realign shit that I have apparently lost or something. I don't really know why she did it. She didn't even get my permission to do it. So anyway, I ended up having to, I couldn't exactly talk to her knowing what she did, so by the time I got to the second interaction, it was once again a chick from the Lemurian Facebook group. Honestly, that group probably isn't the best at the moment. So anyway, this chick decided to attempt to send me a telepathic message. She tried getting in. All it did was give me a headache because my shields and shit were up. So anyway, that didn't go well. I had to once again cut communication with her altogether. Only now have I decided to re-establish communication. Even that's getting a bit weird. The third interaction was basically, once again, a person from that fucking Lemurian Facebook page. She attempted to communicate with my inner being through song, and that brought up a whole bunch of shit that I didn't even know was there, and it was very forced. And basically, when you go through forced shadow work sessions, it doesn't feel natural. It just makes you feel all shitty, and when they don't have permission, it's especially fucking worse. I called her out on it, although I didn't even think I called her out at that point. I'm just like, look, I'm sorry, but this feels fucking weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And I can't even remember what she did, but by the end of it, she accused me of being an energy vampire, and accused me of wanting the doom of everything, and I did not agree with that at all. So once again, I completely I cut communication with her, cleared all the shit from my aura, from my energy system. The fourth I think it's the fourth interaction was, I can't even remember who it was with, but I think it was the Lyran chick again, because apparently I just do not know what is even happening with myself. Yeah, so I re-established communication with the Lyran chick, and once again, that did not go well. I don't remember what happened because I don't even know what's happening today. Once again, that did not go well. But yeah, anyway. So all of the all like every single thing of that thing basically made me almost lose touch with my Lemurian connection, my faith in the universe, my faith in them, my faith in the process altogether. And yeah. Oh, and now I'm literally just remembering what the heck she said. She accused me of focusing on Lemuria way too much and needing to get out of the astral and into the physical, and I'm trying to do that now, but honestly, I cannot handle people as of like this very second. So the last interaction I've had before I've decided to just not communicate with anyone, or anyone I just did not know from that group, because honestly that group is just full of toxic shit as of late. Yeah. The last interaction I had was with a guy who claimed to be a reborn, a deity or god. He claimed to know my energy. He literally claimed that I was quote unquote pure Lemurian energy, or like my soul or essence was pure Lemurian energy. That I am somehow a descendant from this really ancient Lemurian like bloodline, potentially real. I don't really care at this point. And then he claimed that he actually claimed a whole bunch of like Armageddon Ragnarok shit, because he's Norse and whatever else. He claimed that it was gonna happen again, so I had to disconnect from him. I still haven't even bothered to try and communicate with him again. So yeah, anyway, I have had to slowly build up my connection again, which I'm still in the process of doing, because like I said, I literally cannot handle people. I have had to step away from online, step away from that freaking group. I'm still a member, but I'm not active as I used to be. I have had to literally realign everything from my mental state to my energy system to my aura to my light body. I basically had to go in and figure out where the fuck all of this shit was coming from, because outside sources weren't helping. So I had to learn to go within, and literally the only person I can trust now is me. Legit. The only person I can trust is me when it comes to spiritual shit, intuitive shit, psychic shit, just development shit in general. All of this, it's all it's done is just absolutely fracture my trust and viewpoint. And trying to redo everything, realign everything. It's kind of working, but kind of not, if you got what I mean. So yeah, the main three things I do to realign and whatever else is meditate, sit in a quiet space, and just be with my thoughts for as long as possible. Then I spend time outside. I do my affirmations. I have a little manifestation journal which I use daily. Like I said, I try to stay offline as much as I possibly can until that trust is just built up with the universe and myself and everyone. I occasionally do yoga, but I had to stop recently because I apparently did my muscle in, which really isn't fun. Anyway, I wish you all the best for your week, and blessed be.